Hello guys, today what we are going to do is we are going to see if this battery that is Caltric, if we can make it work, because as now it says that is not good for CCA or cold crank amperage. This one has like 320, and we are going to do a brand new Genius, NOCO Genius 10 to see if this can make it back to life. So as now the battery is fully charged, and we're going to test it with this tester Ansel and see how it goes. So first, let's unplug the battery and the terminals. All right. So we're going to check the battery and let's see. So right now we have a voltage of about 13.1 volts. All right, let's do the test. All right, so we're back. We're using our mic that is Rode in order to have good sound. So okay, so what we are going to do, this is a tester for batteries. So we're going to do the test of this, and we're going to see if the CCAs are correct. For this battery, we have a spec of CCA of 320, which I think is way too high. And this is a Caltric battery, 12 volts, 10 amps per hour. So let's see. For this one, we have a quick test. So the battery is out of the vehicle, and then we have enter, and then we're going to do the regular. This is a AGM. You can see here. I don't see where it says, but this is a AGM battery, and then I'm sorry. Let me see. Yeah, it doesn't say, but when I bought it, it said it was, and also because it's a sealed battery. No, I'm sorry, AGM. So it's a AGM battery. So we do enter CCA. We can go up or down, and then or we can put enter, and we have 320 or 315, etc. But according to this battery, it's 320, and then we do enter, and then it says testing. According to this, it's healthy, 10%, charge 100%, internal, I don't know, what is that, 23.99. The current one CCA, their cold crank amperage, is 102, and then 13.15 volts. Internal, that I don't know, but it says replace. Okay, now we're going to move to the battery itself, or to the charger. Now we are going to do the unboxing, and I will do fast forward, but I will give you all the details. So this is the box. It has the Genius 10. Oh. So here's the what it says. So battery charger and maintainer. All right, charge. It says that recharge most build batteries, lithium, replace lost battery power. So let's see. So this is a nice box, nice packaging. To have it kind of hanging, but we're going to do what just the boxing. All right. The module or the device looks very heavy. It's already well made. It's about 7 inch by 4.5 by 2.5. So I think it's very robust, and also these pliers for the batteries is kind of very nice because they are close and they can go up to 1.5 inch. So you don't, for a battery you don't even need that much, but you see how much they can open. Yeah, so this is great. So you can use it for a car or for motorcycle, as I'm going to use it. So we're going to put this apart. We're going to remove this. Um, Something that I'm not so sure I like it that much is that this connector is just for NOCO chargers. This is not SAE or SAE, so you have to use these ones in order to replace or to use it with another kind of connector, like regular ones that you use with these ones that are from Deltron, but from the battery tender, like the one that is here. So this is the one that I have for my motorcycles. This is a SAE. So I like these ones, but there is a connector that you can use, and then you can adapt this one to your new motorcycle. So this is the connector that you can buy. It's very good. It's a great connection, so you don't have to make any modifications. You just clip it, and then you have a SE. No, I'm sorry, SAE connector, side connector, and then yeah, it's good for any other brand of connectors. Right. So now what we are going to do, we're going to set the NOCO to different modes. It will be a AGM, and we're going to supply power or repair. So let me show you. It has the option to repair at 12 volts battery or just to supply power. So we're going to go through this and see how it goes. Let me put the battery. Let me unplug this one that is from the tester. We're going to put it here. We're going to plug in our connector that we have. Okay, I have the connector here. What I will do, I will remove this cap, unplug it. Now you can see the colors. That is, nothing is connected at the moment. So what we are going to do, these are very well made connectors. You can see it's very robust. So what we're going to do is to put the ground and red, and then we're going to connect. We're going to connect this cable or wire to the power supply in order to make it to make. Yeah, I'm sorry. In order to connect to get the power to the battery. So what we're going to do is just to remove this clip or this wire just to have more freedom. By the way, these cables are, according to the manual, they are like 20 inches long. Is 55 centimeters or 21 inches, and the other one is about 56. That is 142 centimeters. So it's pretty good. So we're going to plug it from the background or the back of the battery just to make it more visual. As you see, I will just focus on this one. This is off. We're going to click one. It's AGM, but we want to keep going because we're going to go. I will just keep it pushed. and then it gives you the options, and then it's going to be repair. For this one, what now is blinking, it says that this basically is doing the repair. But basically, when you are doing a supply power or just a regular maintainer, you will go from different stages. That is like below 25%, 25 to 50, 50 to 75, 75 to 100. And one that this is 100 and is maintaining is going to be a solid green color. So all of that information is kind of um, in the manual or in the page that they have, and I will put. But you can see that this one is showing that is solid red, solid green. So that means that is doing the just the cycling of the power. So as now as you can see, is doing the repair. What happens if I check the voltage? Let's see what is showing. Um, at the moment is supplying um, 15.3.5 volts. So basically, what the system is doing is repairing the battery, and then it's going to be supplying more power, less power. It's going to do a full cycle of different voltage in order to reactivate all the things inside of the battery. So let's see if this is going to work. Um, I'm planning to leave this about 12 to 14 hours, so we will see. But this is a good test because this battery is about 3 years old, and it was on a KZ650 1978 motorcycle, and I was having troubles in order to give the crank. So let's see. I see you basically tomorrow, and I will check it out. All right, let's do. We keep charging, and let's do a 1 hour after test. So now we are charging at the speed of or voltage of 16.1.2 volts. So the system is giving more charge in order to reactivate all the dead cells or whatever is inside. Good. We're going to leave it for the next 11 hours and see if this status changed. So if you go to the page of NOCO, you will find that you can go to different areas, and you can go to the boost, Genius, lithium, air, more support. And so if I go to Genius, you have the Genius, Genius Pro, GX, accessories. So I went to the Genius, and then you can choose which one do you have, and I have the Genius 10. And then you have all these options in order to see what it does, the size and all the performance. But for example, if I want to go and see, I can go to the specs or how to, and then it will open the user guide. That's the one that I want, and I want to see it. So then you can go to all the instructions, and then for example, you can see all the options that you have: standby, 12 volts, AGM, etc. So in the case that we are doing today, we are in the 12 volts repair, and it says an advanced battery recovery mode for repairing and restoring all idle, damaged, stratified or sulfated batteries. When select the a red LED will be illuminated and flash. So that is what is happening, and now it can go to 16.5 bolts. But all the instructions tell you how to do all the things that this device can do. And as I was saying, 25%, 50%, 75%, 100% is green LED, and then maintain is green. But as you can see, with flashing and voltage and chair and all the information for this device. So make sure you use it and follow it. So 3 hours review. 16.5. I'm sorry, 16.5, 4, 3, 2, etc. So still 16 point something. So after 12 hours, the power went off, automatic, and the voltage of the battery is about 13.2, which means that it's fully charged. So what I will do now, I will go just to maintain mode. AGM and leave it there. It should go to fully charged, in my opinion, just because it's the battery is fully charged. So it's 100%. The battery is 100%, and then we're going to proceed to do the test of the battery to see if it improves. Okay, after some hours of charge, it's all green, it's all charged, and let's see how it goes with the test. So now we're going to connect this again. Okay, so we're going to do the quick test, and let's say battery out of the vehicle. Enter. AGM. Enter. CCA 320. Let's do the test. Okay, so even with all the process of repair, the battery didn't change. It's still at 104 CCA, and it says replace. For this test, for this battery that is very old and low quality, we were not able to fix it. All right, even that, I think the battery or the charger is good. It's a great device to have at home and to use it to charge your regular batteries. All right, thank you for watching. All right, so we're going to do a second test. This battery is also old, and I got it from another motorcycle. But let's see, we have a 12.7 volts in this battery, and we're going to do the CCA test to see if we improve or not, or if we can make it back again. So we're going to do a quick test. A quick test. We're going to is out of the vehicle. Enter. Regular flooded. CCA is according to this. Sorry. Is 180. So now we have it at 180, and then we're going to do the test. It's testing. So it says it's a good battery, and it says it has 166 CCA. So we're going to see if we can increase. It's rated at 180, but we have 166. So we're going to it's healthy 85%. We're going to apply the NOCO for repair and see if we get a better number after this. All right, thank you. All right, so we have the second battery, and we're going to do the fix of the battery. This battery is good, but it says that we can. I want to see if we can improve it, make it better. Okay, I had to plug the other pliers because the ones from NOCO are too big for this battery, so I'm using these ones. And now we're going to do the recovery and see if we can get the battery better. So 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. And now we have it in the repair mode. So according to the instructions, we need to leave it for about 2 to 4 hours in order to have the full cycle. In the meantime, what is going to happen, we're going to have high voltage. So it's going to be about 14.6. It will go to 15 and etc. So something that is very important is that the temperature of the battery is going to increase, and we may have some fluid to drop to the table. So be careful. All right, guys. So the conclusion of this video is just to mention that the battery tender or battery charger and plus maintainer from NOCO Genius. This is the number 10, which means that it can give 10 amps and it can charge 6 volts and 12 volts batteries. So long story short, I do recommend it. This is what comes with the on the box, and this is an accessory that you can get in order to go from this terminal to SAE or SAE. And so for this one, so everything works. You can charge the battery through different stages from 0 to 25, 50, 75 and full charge. You can go to 12 volts batteries, you can go to AGM or lithium. Also, you can, if you keep it pushing, you can go to 6 volts or 6 volts AGM, and also you can supply power like 12 volts, like a peak power, or you can go to the repair mode. This one, the repair mode, in my experience with 2 batteries, one battery was bad and it's still bad, so it didn't fix it. So for a maintainer and charger, I think it's great. For a repair, no. I also did a good battery, and it only increased like for 3% at like 3 CCAs, cold crank amperage. So I think it's a good product, but it's not like something to save your battery from dead to be good. All right, hope you like it. Please subscribe and follow me.